What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We get Contender Series 2024 Week 4 prediction breakdown here, guys. Gonna flash through this real quick. Before I get started, hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all my face-off prediction, which I'm gonna upload up after I finish doing this. And you can also donate to my PayPal account here, guys, right? Don't forget, hit the thumbs up so the videos get out, man. Real fast here, guys. I'm gonna spend too long on this one. This particular Contender Series, from my breakdown here, could be some upsets. Could. Not too sure about this one though, but did the best I can here. First fight, we got Quillan Salkilld versus Gage Young. It's a pretty good fight here, guys. In my opinion, this is an even fight. Quillan here gonna have the 3-inch of height. We'll look for takedowns, look for double legs. Has a wrestling on him too. Will sag on you, grind on you against the cage. Like I said, look for the submission, look for a rear naked choke. Doesn't move his head too well off center line. Some fights I see. But as the fight goes on, he gets better with it. Let me see here. He looks pretty massive for this weight class though. 154, 155 I should say. He looks pretty massive. Kind of remind me of a Tom Selleck. You guys know Magnum PI. You know, he has that mustache. I don't know if he's going to have it on this one, but you know, coming on the Contender Series, but it kind of remind me of that. Striking not bad, like I said, mix it up. He got skills, man. Kind of remind me of Juicy J, Julian Rosa. Kind of have that kind of you know, that build. The striking kind of resembles Juicy J along with the grappling, right? His opponent here, Young. Young will mix it up too. More looks for the knockout. More wild. Leaves opening. You know. Heavy with the strikes, has his leg kicks too, heavy with leg kicks. Fought some Bellator guys, and has a wrestling base on him there. This guy is like a dog in that kind of sense. Like I said, he has some Bellator fights against Bobby Lee, Manny Morrow. This is a tough one here, man. I mean, I could see Young coming here, maybe getting a win. I mean, a strong possibility. Very aggressive guy, you know, but. Man, it's kind of back and forth on this one. I just feel like Quillan is probably the better fighter here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Quillan, guys, but this one I'm not sure because Young doesn't look bad, man. You know, he definitely can get a win here too as well. But I'm gonna go with Quillan by submission in the 3rd round, guys. I'm not confident 50-50. Next fighter, guys, we got Eunice Dubin versus Shannon Clark. This one here you could just probably skip, man. I mean, what I see from Dubin, not much footage. Super padded record. Look like she has some kind of karate kind of base in her. Like I said, not much footage. Her record is. This is probably the. I guess I'm not here to disrespect any fighter, you know, but this record here is, you know, is not good. You know, it's all, you know, all the fights are just against people who are making their debut. Or making their professional debut, 0-0-0. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I mean, this is a very padded record. Her opponent here, Clark has a little better record than her. Very aggressive woman. Can I remind me of a Mackenzie Dern in that kind of way? You know, slightly look like her a little bit too, but very aggressive, you know, we let the hands go. I have a way better record, of course. You know, it's not padded too much, but you know, she has 5-0, 2-0. Should be, you know, I mean, she's not fighting women that are just coming to pro for the first time, 0-0 records, and putting the first loss in the record. Yeah, but that's it from Clark. She's not bad, you know. We'll get the takedowns, you know, heavy hitter. I have to go with Clark here, man. I say Clark by decision, man. But what I see from Dubin, I mean, she looks like she has some skills, but just not enough footage, and it looks like she will let the hands go with the striking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it looks like she got some skills, but she's not really fighting nobody, though. You know what I mean? So the records are padded, and you know she could possibly win. You know, so I wouldn't count her out soon, but this fight here, man, is kind of, like I said, with most of the woman fight. You know, I mean, it's kind of suspect here. You pick Clark and Dubbin win. You know, so I'll be very careful with this one. I'm going with Dubbin, but honestly, man, I'll probably dog up past this one, man. You know what I'm saying? So I go Clark by decision, guys, 50-50. Zero confidence. Dog or pass it, man. Next fight, we got Austin Bashi versus Darren Ramos. Austin here, very explosive guy, man. Very explosive dude, man. He's undefeated. Heavy ground and pound. We'll also look for submission, but this guy's like a freaking firecracker in there, dude. Like, he straight out the gate. Kind of remind me of Aaron Pico from Bellator. Pretty much similar to Aaron Pico, man. If you guys know what Aaron Pico is, very similar. That straight aggression, blast out the gate, like non-stop energy, and wrestling, chain wrestle like crazy, man. Short notice though for his opponent here, Ramos. He was supposed to fight Tommy McMillan, but Millen got injured, so you got Darren Ramos. I'm not sure how late he's, how short notice he is, but what I see from Ramos though, Ramos ain't bad, man. And like what we learned from Aaron Pico, very explosive guy, but you're fighting experienced guys, guys with some skills in them. I feel that Ramos got some skills in them, man. You fight guys like Ramos and skilled guys, they will find a win on you. You know what I mean? So, but I see from Ramos is well rounded though. Heavy ground and pound too, will strike. We look for takedowns, and his takedown defense is not bad. This guy's not bad, man. And age is a number, but he's like 30, and he got Austin who's like 22. Like I'm saying, I mean, he got that. Let me see now. I would say man strength in a kind of sense. This fight here, man, I'll be very careful with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Ramos could win, man. I'm going to go for Austin, but Ramos could get a win here. This one, if there's any, I guarantee that Austin is the favorite, but if there's any upsets on this card, it will be Austin versus Ramos. So I'll be very careful. So I'm going to go Austin by submission in the second round, and yeah, I'm going for Austin here because his ground game is not bad, and what I see from Ramos, he's been submitted, I believe. So from what I remember, been submitted one time, but like I said, he's not bad though. So Ramos is not bad, man. Even though short notice, and we do see sometimes in these contender series, short notice guys come in and they pull off a win, man. So this could be one of them. But I'll go Austin by submission, man, in the second round. Very careful. Next fight here, guys. We got Will Currie versus DeJordan Santos. It's the next one here too, man. Will mix it up. Doesn't look bad. Look for takedowns. Also look for submission. Very athletic kid. I mean, he looks good. Drago. I mean, he looks good in there. His opponent here, Santos, though. Santos will also grapple, grind, look for takedowns. Striking doesn't look bad. Seems to slow down as the round goes on, but he holds his composure though. His last fight here was went to 5 rounds. So this is a guy here that can push a pace and last the entire round and pull off a win. A guy like Will, will actually lose. He had a 5-round fight and he lost. You know what I'm saying? So I think that fight wasn't there. He lost against CLD. You guys know what CLD is. He lost against that guy there. First time they fought, he got knocked out punches, and second time went to decision. So it's a fight here. Next fight you gotta be careful with, because like I said, the Santos, he doesn't look bad. Good takedown defense. His grappling looks good. Striking not bad. So this fight here, a lot of fights here I feel should be even, man. You know what I mean? But I'm going to go with Will, though. I'm going to say Will by decision, but not confident, man. 50-50. Because Santos damn right got a chance in this fight. Most definitely. Next fight, we got Igor Cavalcanti versus Sokon KO. What I see from Igor, man, not much footage on this guy. But from what I see, he plants down, let his hands go. Very aggressive, man. Left, right, swinging, pack power. 100% finishing rate. Has BJJ black belt. Will also look for submission. Very athletic guy, man. Saw like 2 footage, I believe. You know, from what I see, old footages though, I mean, he doesn't look bad. But again, you know, I mean, record is not really the best. You know, fighting in some inside fighters leagues. You know, like the organizations is fighting in, they're not, you know, not really known really. You know, so not much experience. You know, with Koi or Sonkon Hoko, you know, not the best record either. I mean, you know, fighting in like more AFCs mostly. Yeah, man. So what I see from Cole is that, you know, he walks you down, very aggressive, put a lot of pressure on you. Will work off the jab though. It's a little more technical, more in and out movement, but he does come at you though. Like he doesn't back down. A lot of forward pressure. This guy bring it. Also, Igor brings it too. Heavy leg kicks. But the thing about this fight that he has been KO'd twice though. So that's one thing about this fight. Cole been KO'd twice. KO. His last name is KO. He's been KO'd twice. So yeah, man. This one, not a lot of footage on Igor. So I mean, but what I see, Igor is very aggressive, very athletic guy. He's quick. All first round finishes by Igor though. And that's the next thing. All first round finishes, man. So you never come out the first round, so you don't know what this guy look like. You know, he had a boxing match here by a decision back in 2022. So I mean, there's only 3 duration 3-3, only 3 rounds. So I mean, so he didn't go, you know, but that's boxing, you know. Don't know what he looks like. As far as MMA, I mean, not enough footage and all first round finishes. Yeah, man. This could have this could go like this. If Cole doesn't get knocked out, you know, goes into the second round and third round, then we see what Igor look like. Igor could fade. This is a guy that fights at 185 too. Both guys fight at 185, but they're fighting at 170 for this contender series. So if he doesn't finish Cole in the first round, we don't know what it's gonna look like. You know what I mean? So he could go second, and you could see Igor getting tired. And Cole is a guy that seems to have a good pace from what I see. In and out, pick his shots. You know, that 1-2 on the pocket, southpaw, that heavy left straight on the pocket. So yeah. And with Igor, he has a BJJ black belt, I believe. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Igor, man, but zero confidence here, guys. Like I said, it's not enough footage on Igor, but for what I see, packs a lot of power, very athletic, seems skilled in some kind of way, but Koi been knocked out twice. So, but again, the experience and all these things. But both guys are not that experienced though, based on people that they're fought, you know, and the leagues that they're fighting. Maybe Koi, you know, that you know, actually Koi will have more experience. You know, the AFC probably a better league there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Igor. I'm gonna say Igor by KOTQ in the first round. I'm not confident, guys. Definitely not. This one could be an upset. It depends on what happened in that first round. If Igor finished the fight first round, then yeah, he won. You know, but if it goes more than first, we don't know what's gonna happen because Koi could just, you know, jab, follow up, and leg kick, and then you see Igor fading. Second round he fades, and third round Koi finishes him, or Koi finishes him in the second round. That just discipline and more technicality. I'm not saying Igor not technical, but what I see, he sits down though. Igor sits down, bro. He sits down and then punches, man, and he feeds you like he let it go, like he come in here to kill or be killed, I guess. Igor KO TKO first round, not confidence. Quick look at the odds here, guys. Crazy odds. Crazy odds. Let's see what we're working with here, man. Real quick. Some banana odds, probably. Bassi and Ramos. Holy crap. 620? Why the odds on this is so high, man? That's freaking ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous, bro. Like I said, you know, Bashi explosive. Can't remember Aaron Pico, but we see what happened to Aaron Pico in Bellator. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen in these fights, man. Ramos don't look bad, even though short notice, Ramos does not look bad, dude. There's no way he should be, you know, plus 400. He doesn't look that bad. He's not like the guy's got can. The guy is pretty skilled, in my opinion, from what I see from footages. 600? No, man. These guys are not. Even though Austin is 12-0, but still, you know what I mean? They're still trying to work their way in. You know, he's a prospect, but still trying to work his way in. You know, it shouldn't be so high on the odds. You know what I mean? They're not tested like that for Contender Series to be that high. That's freaking ridiculous. I disagree with that, man. That's crazy odds. I'm not saying that Austin can't win or he shouldn't win, or, you know, 600 doesn't deserve to be that, but the point I'm trying to make is that Ramos is not a bad fighter. That's what I'm trying to say. He has a chance. And it ain't plus 400, dude. Igor and Koi. And the next one here, man. Igor 300 and something. Limited footage. First round finisher. All first round. Never been at the first round. What I see from Koi doesn't look bad. The guy's technical. You know, that has a little more experience. The only thing is he's been knocked out twice. So it's probably not that durable. But then in Igor, you don't really see no footages, you know. His lack of footages is just not enough. All first round finishes, you know. If there's a pace in here and Koi pace himself and avoid the heavy shots. You know, I don't know, man. And Koi does hit heavy too. Disagree with this one, man. Gage and Quinlan, this fight is even. I like Quinlan, but not at 200 or something, man. This fight is even because Young is a pretty good fighter, man. Shannon Clark and Dubin. Oh, man. Nah, bro. I'm not saying that. When I'm looking at these odds and I'm saying that, you know, the guys are more high. You know, I'm not saying that they're not supposed to win because they're skilled, you know, in some kind of way. But I'm just saying that the odds are too high on them. You know what I'm saying? It's a Clark 600 and something. No, man. That's ridiculous. This definitely dog will pass this one for sure, like I mentioned. Santos and Will. This next one here, man. Because what I see from Santos, it doesn't look bad. You see, when I'm looking at the fights and I'm breaking it down, you know, and I'm getting my homework done on it, and, you know, see how the guy move, the ground defense, even though some of them may be fighting cans, you know, but still, you know, the guys are still skilled. You know what I mean? They're still skilled. Movement, timing, everything, they're skilled. And when the guy is skilled, you know, he shouldn't be such a big underdog like that. You know what I mean? It's like a plus 310, you know, and Will is like a huge favorite. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying Will not supposed to win or he can't win, but that's way ridiculous. But the odds on this one here on this Contender Series is crazy. Holy crap! And the matchups, from what I see, it's the guys are more skilled. Both guys are skilled in their own way. You know what I mean? Yeah, they got some guys on there who maybe are super more explosive, like the super explosive. But we see what happened with super explosive though. He's super explosive for how long? He can't explode for 3 rounds. What happened if he's super explosive first round and then you don't get the guy out? Then he goes second round, which Will Curry can prolong the fight. You know what I'm saying? Actually, not Will Curry, sorry. Santos can prolong the fight. I'm sorry about that. Will Curry, you know, it looks like he will fade. Santos looks like he will fade too, but he still carry the fight and win, which is more, you know, heart. You know, Will is just explosive, man. Same thing with Austin, super explosive, but Ramos will carry the fight, and just patience and experience. Yeah, man. I don't know about this card here, guys. This one here is definitely a play at your own risk for this one, but The odds on it is ridiculous. The fights that I see that could be upsets, in my opinion, is definitely Shannon Clark and Dubin. I wouldn't trust that, man. No way, no way, bro. Next one is the Austin and Ramos. Be careful with that one. Young and Quinlan, be careful with that one too. There's a couple here, man. It's just because Young is skilled, is a good fighter. It's a lot, nearly, I would say all the fights. So this card here from the odds, it could be upsets in this one, man. It could be upsets. So play at your own risk, guys. That's about it right there, man. And you guys keep on kicking. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Check out the my Patreon account. I'm gonna do the face-offs. Gonna load it up on there. And one love out to everybody, man. Os.